So the next one is brush. Brush is basically you drawing something out, you know, anything you want to pick out. It's just a drawing tool. It's that simple. So let's clear this out. So the next one is the rectangular tool, which is still one of my favorite tools. So now in the market, when you're picking out support and resistance, you don't want to be using just lines alone, because lines can give you a price range where the support or resistance could be. So for example, let's say this area is a resistance, because surely it's a resistance. I wouldn't want to pick just one line to be my resistance level. One line doesn't just show you support and resistance. Do you understand? You have to use range of price. So for rectangle, it will show you the range, because this whole range will be resistance. Can you see? This whole range will be resistance. So even if some wicks end above this place, it still does not matter. Do you understand? Because we are using the range. So until we break out of that range, that's when we know that, okay, we have broken out of the current resistance. We just don't use lines. So if I just use a line here, it doesn't really signify support. Sometimes you can use line for minor support and minor resistance, but for major ones, for where huge demand and supply zone is, you don't want to use just line. So here I'm going to be picking the range, so I can just extend it a little bit. So that's a range. Do you understand? Here too, I can also pick a range. So that's how you use this rectangular tool. You can see that the chart is looking really good right now. So that's basically how you use a rectangular tool. Next one is polyline. You don't really need it, but let's say you just want to explain this to your little brother, and then you want to explain how trend is or how trend works. So you can just keep picking it and then show him different lines, different shapes and stuff. So that's what polyline is used for. So the next one is the curve tool. The curve tool, I don't really use it. It's basically, I won't say irrelevant, but if you like it, you can use it. Let me show you how it works. So you click on this. Let me change it to blue so you can see very well. Then it's basically for drawing support and resistance. So in a very corny way, that's what I would say, in a very corny manner, because I don't think it really works. So something like this, or you can use it to draw support, something like this. So now this area will be serving as support. So anytime price touches this curve trend line, then you can take a trade. If it breaks it, you can also take a trade. I don't really use it. I don't think it's reliable. I would prefer to use my trend line. Do you understand? I would prefer this to that, because that's, you can basically adjust it and keep adjusting it to your own standard, which doesn't make sense. So I can keep doing this, I can keep doing this to the curve. Do you understand? So I don't use it, and I don't advise you use it too. So we have text. If you want to write something on your platform, let's say I want to put a note down and say if the price breaks this level, if the price breaks this level, I'm going to take a long trade. So that's for text. Can easily put it here, and you already put your resistance level, and then you don't want to forget, price breaks this level, I'm going to take a long. So that's basically what you use text for. So let's clear this out again. Then this one is just price point. So let's say you want to know a particular price point for a level, you can easily click on that price label. Then any price level you want to know, just click on it, and then it will show you what price was or is at that point. Do you understand? So let's click on another one. Let's say I want to know the price level here. Then That's basically what price label does. Then we have the long and short position. This is for calculating your risk reward level. Do you understand? So let's say I'm entering a trade. Let's say I'm entering a trade here, and then a long trade. Let's say my stop loss is here, and then maybe my take profit is here. Let's use a green line for that take profit. So now I'm going to be using my long position because I'm buying. So now let's click on this. Where I'm entering is where you will click on, where you are entering the trade. Your stop loss is here. It has calculated it for you, which is 3.3% away, 3.35% away. So if your trade goes wrong, let's say it goes to the opposite direction because you took a long, this shows that at this point it's going to take you out. You just measured your risk reward ratio. Do you understand? So your risk reward ratio is 1.73. So you are risking 1 to make 1.73. So the one you are risking is what? The one represents your stop loss, which is 3.35. And then your reward is 5.79, which represents the 1.73. So your risk reward ratio will be 1 to 1.73. Do you understand? So that's for a long position. And for short position, it means short position means if the price goes down, you will make money. So it means you are selling. So here, let's say your price target is 8%, and then your stop loss is 3.34% again. So here it is showing you that you are risking 3.3% of your money to make 8.63%, which the risk reward ratio is very cool. It basically means you are risking 1 to make 2.5 times. Do you understand? You are risking 3.34% to make 8.63%. So that's for the long and the short tool. So price range. This one is price range. That's what it's called. So price range is just to check for price range. It's that simple. So let's say I want to check the price range from here to this place. So I can just click on the price range. Take this one away. Then click on the price range from here straight to this place. So this is the price range. So the price has moved 1367.7 in the past few days. Do you understand? So from here to this place, price difference is $1,367, which is 13.93% of the price. Do you understand? So that's basically all. If you want to publish your idea, you can click on publish. Then to publish your idea, you need to put your phone number and do a little bit of verification. For example, another thing you should know is, let's say you click on you've drawn some things and then you want to go back. You don't have to start deleting them one by one. You can just click on this back button, just undo button to undo everything for you. Do you understand? So then you need indicators. So we already spoke about EMAs, that's exponential moving average. We already spoke about RSI. So you can click on indicators and then to show you all indicators that exist. So for me, we are going to be using EMAs. So add EMA as exponential moving average. Expo. So you click on it. Let's say we need 2 exponential moving average. Click on it twice to show you here. And then you need RSI. Type RSI. It show you relative strength index. This is it on the chart down here. So that's it. Then you can do the settings. So this EMA, we are going to be using 8 and 18, right? So you click on settings. Let's say you want to hide it, you can hide it on the chart. You can say it's no more showing on the chart, but you can unhide it too, and then it starts showing on the chart. This are the EMAs. This is what they look like. They follow trends. They are just average price over a period of time. So let's do the settings. The first EMA, we are using EMA 8-day EMA, and then the sign we can leave it at blue, can increase the thickness a little bit. Then okay, then for the second one, we are going to be needing the 18-day EMA, and then You can make it red, make the line to be a little bit thicker. So this is what it looks like. So these are the EMAs. We spoke about EMAs already. So these are the EMAs. Do you understand? And we are going to be needing 200 EMA. You can add that to your chart also. Click on EMA and add it to your chart. There's RSI too. So RSI shows you the strength of the trend. Do you understand? Let's say you've drawn so many things on your chart, you've drawn this, and you want to hide everything. You can easily click on hide all drawing tools and then it will hide it for you apart from the indicators. Do you understand? And then what else? Then you can add time frames. We already discussed time frames. So depending on the time frame you are using, if you're a swing trader, if you're a day trader, if you're a scalper, if you're a position trader, that depends on the kind of trader you are depends on the time frame you are going to be using. So to add time frames, you can, there's 1 second, there's 1 minute. So we're just going to be adding 15 minutes for entry. We're adding 1 hour, then 4 hours, then daily, then weekly, and then monthly. So those are the ones we're adding to our favorite. You can see them here. So you can just click and change different views and see what's going on different time frames. So this is for daily, this is for 4 hours. Remember for time frames, so one daily candle, it means it takes a day for a candle to form. So inside this candle, there will be how many 4 hours candle? Inside a daily candle, there will be 6 4-hour candle, 6 or 4 hours candle. So if you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that will be for a day. Do you understand? If it's for a week, you have to calculate it. Do you understand? Then 1 hour candle, it means 24 of this 1 hour candle will represent a daily candle. So inside one daily candle, you will see 24 1 hour candle. Do you understand? So if you are trading, day trading and stuff like that, you can be using 1 hour candle to do your analysis, and you can be using 15 minutes for entry and exit on your trades. So I think that will be all for this session. I hope you understand it. If you have been following me in your own environment, I hope you got that right. If you did not follow me, you can also watch it later and then you can do the exact setup I did. So I forgot something. So if you want this RSI to disappear and reappear, you only need to click on this chart twice. So just click on it twice, it will disappear. Click on it again, it will reappear. Do you understand? So that's all for this lesson. We've set up our trading view, so you can come here from time to time to do some analysis, pick a random coin, do analysis, click your identify your support and resistance, identify your swing points, identify your yield demand and supply zones, practice the indicators, the RSI, let them help you with your trades, practice with the EMAs when they serve as support and resistance. As you can see, the blue one here is serving as support. It has been supporting the price. So the red and the blue one, they've been serving as resistance in this area. Then later they turn from resistance to support when the price broke above it. So for the RSI, just leave it as default setting. That's the 14-day moving average RSI settings. So leave it as it is. You can set alerts too. You can create alerts, So you can say when BTC crosses 11,000, TradingView should let you know. Do you understand? Then the alert is there. So once it crosses 11,000 or once it's above 11,000, it's going to let you know. Do you understand? So let's delete the alert. So also you can check people's analysis. Once you are following people on TradingView, you can check ideas here. You can click notifications. Let's say you've posted or you published your content and people commented or asked you questions. This is the place where you're going to be seeing your notifications. So that will be all for this lesson. It has been a very long video. I hope you understand it. If you don't, make sure you watch the video more than once. Take a rest and we'll see you in the next lesson.